Carolina.
Are we there?
What were we
Yeah.
saying?
My bad.
uh,
To I think segue off of that. What was that? Yeah, so I think it was around 2016 or 2015 or something. I came to New Orleans because my mom is from Trochez.
yeah.
So I've been
You're people from New Orleans.
Yeah, my mom is from Trochez.
Yeah.
So I've been visiting here like my whole life.
Yeah.
So I think I went to one party here when I was living in Charlotte, North Carolina, and then I started coming visit like every couple months.
Yeah.
And eventually I just moved here. I think it was probably when Pink Room was going on.
Okay.
And I went to a party. Maybe it was Big Dick's House of Big Booze or whatever. And just the music that they
How
were.
was that?
What's that?
How was that party?
It was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I was like whatever is happening or like whatever is like the environment that's allowing like these projects to happen is like where I think I need to be next to incubate whatever I'm
Yeah.
gonna go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because in Charlotte, like at the time, I think there's probably some underground stuff there now, but back then, like I found like it was only top 40 or only
yeah.
like EDM, like
Yeah.
if it didn't have like a huge build up and a drop, it wasn't getting played.
Yeah. It's that's crazy. That's basically top 40 culture. Even like that style of EDM is real like bottle service culture. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? How does that like with the interview and shit, like how does that translate to you? Because I don't know if people know this. Now runs the rabbit hole. You know what I'm saying? He oversees that shit. And when you dealing with artists or people coming in, let me ask you this. I don't know if a lot of people know your association with the rabbit hole, but do a lot of people come up to you like, I got a fresh show that I want to do. I got a night that I want to
My shit, bro.
You know what
My
I'm
shit's
saying?
gonna pop, bro.
You know what
Believe
I'm
that.
saying?
I'd say it's constant.
Yeah.
And it's like part of what has made me become a little bit more reclusive.
Yeah. I see what
Because
you're
like
saying.
not only did the Rabbit Hole project kind of start without like, you know, it just kind of started.
Yeah.
There wasn't like a team that was built. Like the team is being built as we're being open.
Yeah.
So like everybody that I've met in New Orleans has pitched me an idea. Like
Right.
even if I don't know them that well, and a lot of times they'll pitch it to me at 2:00 in the morning when they run into me at the venue when I'm trying to like put out some sort of fire.
Yeah.
Right.
So like part of that has been like part of dealing with that has had to be me learning to, instead of like reacting in a way that people don't understand, me saying, oh hey, like I'd love to entertain this concept
Yeah.
at another time. Right now
I can't even talk
working.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me like a year to figure out how to say that.
Like, is there a safe place for you to go to?
At the venue, not really.
Cause like,
And this Nile dude's tripping, y'all.
cause
Yeah.
like
The
this,
bathroom.
cause like even for me, like you know, and I hate to say this because it sounds like I'm just fucking wagging my own tail or some shit. But like I'll go to parties and just go sit in the corner. Like I'll go all the way in the party. I'll be at a pop party and just sit in the corner with my shades on, and just because I like to get fucked up and not fucked up, but I like to drink Hennessy.
It's very cool.
And but it's just really just to kick it and be a fly on the wall, and then someone to come to you and just run talk in my ear for like 30 minutes about what they want to do, and I'm like, bruh,
What's the worst idea you've heard?
I can't run a play with you.
What's the worst idea someone's pitched
The
you?
worst
we
idea?
should have been talked. We should have sent you this in advance.
I think one of the
Oh, here we go.
one of the worst ideas was probably the spaghetti wrestling.
Oh
man,
yeah.
which happened? Which happened?
What? Rewind.
But that actually went really well. It was done safely. Everybody had fun. Everybody made money.
Oh my god.
Well, there you go.
What, this
There's
is the
a
rabbit
lot
hole.
of
This
shit.
happened.
Yeah, I think that.
Who DJ? Spaghetti wrestling. Was
He
there
showed us a picture.
Spaghetti
No,
slip and
so
slide?
it was for. Do you know who Chris Runcie is?
Nah.
So he's a promoter and a bartender, and he's kind of in the crew of Void. If you know the band Iceman Special. They're a band from Oakdale, Louisiana, and they have like a crew of homies and like. So they're incredible musicians and like promoters in their own right, but then all their friends are like, you know, cool production and like band DJ people, and so Chris is one of those people, and he throws like a big birthday party every year.
Yeah.
And so that was probably one of the
A little offbeat.
ideas that was maybe a little questionable, but I think there's a way to do it correctly, and we figured out how to do that.
So the night was niggas wrestling and spaghetti.
That was only
That was the title, yeah.
Oh.
That was
That was a
written on the
portion-
it was
portion
only
of the
it was
evening?
only girls,
Okay.
and it was
Uh,
only like a section of the night. Like
Yeah.
it was like an event.
uh,
You
Yeah.
know?
it wasn't the centerpiece.
Yeah, it was just like, well, maybe it was the centerpiece, but it only lasted for like 35 minutes.
What about a foam party? You got any foam parties coming up?
I actually did a phone
You
party.
did a foam party?
You know how
yes.
many people have
love
come into
phone
the
parties.
domino
Yeah.
while we're setting up the black trash bags and
Uh-huh.
been like, y'all throwing a foam party in here tonight?
Why does that associate with phone parties?
Because you're protecting the venue with plastic so that you don't get
Oh.
it all wet.
Yeah.
So wait, Nile, you threw a foam party?
Let's hear
So
about
I didn't throw it. There was a promoter that threw a foam. It was actually
You
last
championed
year.
it, I think.
It was last year during Red Dress Run, during the day.
There's a lot of shit that's
a
going
day
on.
Outside.
party. Wow.
Yeah, I'll have to look up the promo and show
Yeah.
it to you
Well,
later.
What time of year is that?
That's
That's
this
like-
Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh shit! So
Yeah.
summertime.
Yeah, so this time last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't. It could have been like promoted in a different way to make it more of a thing, but I think that
I'd never want to be at a phone party, even when
yeah.
I was 18.
I
that
heard
was
you had to
that
sign
was
a
kind of a
waiver.
mistake on
Yeah.
my end, but
Don't you have to like sign a waiver in case you get like a STD? You can't sue the promoter.
That's what it feel like a phone party is.
yeah.
I feel like I heard
Just
about that.
foam
How
full
that
of STDs.
Luckily, there was no one
Yeah.
there.
You're
so
just swimming in herpes.
Yeah. Like, yeah, when I was 18, I didn't want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm
What did you want to do when you were 18?
I was doing weird shit, man.
were
Like,
lost,
I was
huh?
lost. I remember I told you I was lost.
I
I was on J. Crew.
Did you ever go to a paint party?
A paint? No, I didn't. Like when I sit down and paint and drink wine and something.
No,
What
like
about
where
the-
there's
Like
like,
an
paint
EDM
shit?
paint party?
yeah, EDM paint party.
Oh no, I never.
Whatever.
Where they
Like-
spray paint on the crowd?
Yeah, what do they do? The
Oh.
Is that Miss Congeniality or
Fuck
something where they
no.
do
What
that?
about the
I don't know
Indian
if it's from a
paint
movie.
festival?
Well,
You
it's
don't know
not
about
from
that?
that, but
You know what I'm talking
Trying
about?
to- what?
That in India they got that festival with all the colors and
Oh,
the paint.
Holly?
Holly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should appropriate that.
Oh God.
I would have been pissed off if anybody put paint on me. Steve Aoki, when he throw the fucking
Throws the
cakes on
cake.
motherfuckers, I'm like, y'all going for that? I'm not mad at it.
fan.
I'm not mad at it because as a performer, I like
They love it.
they want you to do shit sometimes, but at the same time, as an audience member, I'm not going for like when I was at that fucking.
Don't throw the
like,
cake on me.
Yo, when I was
Steve.
at that fucking that house party with you with the band.
With the punk bands.
And they would started moshing,
like moshing
and
with
I started
teenagers?
like easing out
You're
of the
like,
room.
eh.
Like, all right, I get it, and I don't want to be the dick. Like, bro,
You're just
That-
old now. That's all.
You should have just found there's a corner
just
for
old.
you.
You
I was in the corner.
You
They
would have
kept
been
jumping.
in there. You would have been in there like 10
I
years
didn't-
ago.
I no, I wouldn't
don't
have
know.
Vick. I wouldn't
No?
have Vick. I wouldn't have not.
Brand would have been in there.
Brandon
yeah.
definitely.
Everyone
would've
else in
been
pink
there.
room.
Yeah, I would have been. I was
Everyone else in pink room.
Yeah, I was the daddy.
Your little I
Yeah, I was daddy.
little uncle.
Yeah, I've been an old nigga.
Right. No, you have an old.
I'm 50 years old in my
penis, for
body.
sure.
Yeah. I'm just growing up to 50.
Your body is 50 years old like that, or
Your
your
mind.
brain?
His
Your
heart.
mind.
Mentally, I'm just 50.
50-year-old
Oh
heart.
yeah, I get that.
I'm 50. I'm 50.
I feel
I've
that.
lived the life of like a 60-year-old. I think.
I have
Yeah, you
moshing
almost like
days.
a
I'm 16. I got moshing days ahead of me.
Now you're an old man too. Like
I'm
you
gonna-
you go to bed at 11, bro.
You do go to bed early.
Okay.
Like you be like, I'm going to bed. I'm like,
Yeah, I be going to bed, bro.
I'm jealous.
But I'm also.
yeah, and I was like, I wish.
What's
Look,
the
I be in the
time-
mosh pit,
what
bro.
time do you like? What's your average go to bed time as a club runner?
Well, on a weekday, I usually wake up at like 8 or 9.
Yeah,
Like today, I woke up at 8 something.
yeah.
I'll probably be up until a little bit after midnight. I'll do the same thing tomorrow. Friday, I'll do the same thing, but if I don't take a nap like in the middle of the day,
Yeah.
then I'll be up till like 6
Fuck that. And you're doing it every weekend.
every weekend.
See,
Yeah, that's nuts.
How much coke do you do every day?
Every day.
Every
Not
day.
enough.
Not enough, huh? Damn.
when we was
Put that in the rider.
when we was at the high hole, we would get out 4 in the morning.
That seems like a good night.
That's a decent time. Because the last
Yeah.
couple of dominoes, we've been
I'm
getting
s-
out. Last domino, I didn't go home till 9 in the morning.
I'm so glad
Yeah.
you don't have that fucking
But that
big
wasn't
wooden
from
thing.
the domino.
Maybe you should get that. Where is that?
We
You know-
went home. We left the domino like 7.
Yeah, and then they
And then
wanted
went
to eat
to
grits.
breakfast.
They wanted to
Remember
eat
the-
grits
Because it
and
was
shit.
breakfast time.
Remember the wooden thing that a little black goat painted
Oh
for
yeah,
you
yeah.
that me and
I'm
Julian
so
had to
ma-
move?
I'm so mad that I don't have it.
So you just left it at Hi-Ho?
Well, I don't know what the fuck Mike did with it. I think he threw it out.
You should have got that back.
Yeah, I know,
bruh.
man.
You fucked up.
But I fucked that up. But 4 o'clock is a
that would have been
decent
worth
time.
millions of dollars one day, dude.
No,
think,
you're right.
4
Don't-
o'clock
don't
is
talk
like-
about it, bro.
I won't bring it up ever again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I already know this. Fuck.
We kind of started ending our events like at 4:30.
But you still can't leave at 4.
What's that?
You're not leaving at 4 though.
Well, we're getting there. Like,
Oh, you
as,
getting there?
as
Yeah.
the team gets built out,
Yeah.
like I'm not staying there till the end for every
Yeah,
event.
yeah.
That's
Um,
beautiful.
That's tough
yeah,
though.
it's also like, I think after 4:30 is not always worth it to
What?
be open.
Right.
I feel that's when the shit gets cracking.
Yeah, definitely. And then also in the ecosystem of nightlife, like there are some places you can go to be up later if you want to
Yeah.
be, and I like
What?
being able to be like, okay, cool, you
What?
can go on to
Yeah.
the next place.
Where do you
Yeah.
like to go at 4:30 a.m.?
Well, poor boy
Don't
is
say
always
that.
a good
Damn
time.
it.
My
What you wanna-
bed. For sure.
Well, that's what we want to inform people like about nightlife culture because, like, honestly, if you even interested in getting into this shit, you gotta kind of be like on some health conscious shit if you want to kind of sustain in it. Like it's like being an athlete almost. Cause stand up to 6, like waking up at 8 in the morning and stand up to 6, you can't just bullshit your
Then I
day.
got brunch at 1.
Yeah,
You gotta have a fucking schedule and take a nap. Nigga. This
Yeah.
that's
That's a-
real.
See, so that's why you be hating on me for sleeping. You're just jealous.
a big thing with people pitching me their ideas
Yeah.
at 2:00 in the morning is that they forget that they're out partying
Yeah.
and I'm at work.
Yeah.
So they're pitching oftentimes a half-baked idea to me who's sober
Yeah.
while I'm busy.
Right.
They're
And
fucking
they're
themselves
like
over.
partying.
Yeah, it's most of the time. It's not even half. It's most of the time it's a habit. I'm gonna keep it real. Like because when we run like the speakeasy, like the club my family have uptown, sometimes I'm doing events with people, and a lot of times I realize how unprofessional or not organized people are when operating their events. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? They're like. They show up mad late. They don't have shit ready. Like the event starts at 10. They get that 9:58. Like, it's like, yo,
Oh my
bro,
God.
like how you expect this shit to pop off for you? Like a lot of times they don't know a lot of the work that goes into doing a successful event. It's just not just showing up, plugging up the DJ shit. Even plugging up the DJ shit is a fucking hour joint.
Oh my god.
You know
and
what I'm
something's
saying?
gonna go wrong every time.
And something always goes wrong. Every time.
So you have to prepare for that. You have to be like, all right, I have to come 15 minutes early so I can have my something went wrong time for 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like before it starts.
I like to get that 2 hours early at least.
Yeah.
So I started doing weddings with DJ Hendrix in 2020, and he got
Are you
me.
okay?
Obviously not.
Just a cry out for help.
No, but
Some good money at weddings though.
it was through this company called Team Toast, and I
Teen
think
Toast?
yeah. So
fuck?
he got me this gig doing weddings with him, and I think doing a bunch of those gigs taught me a bunch of like attention to detail. Because a wedding is supposed to be a once in a lifetime event,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So you have to really make sure you don't mess anything
They
up.
fuck their shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think having that perspective helped level up my production game.
Oh, that's cool.
And even now, like I think asking for feedback at the end of every show and being willing to say sorry or admit when I'm wrong or when we could have done things better as a team
Yeah.
just makes things like get better and better.
You're always trying to improve. Like
I'm trying to work with you, bro. You're so mature.
I did weddings.
For real. For real.
When the last
On the mic.
I value that more than anything.
I forgot the last. The last wedding I did was 2020, and it was a favor for somebody because people hit me up to do weddings all the time.
You do my wedding?
Nah, I just hate doing
I
it.
would want you to come to my wedding.
Yeah, you're not gonna get married though.
You don't think I'm gonna get married, bro?
I don't think you're going to get married.
What?
Not that you,
You don't think I got
not
that
that you
love
can't get
ahead of
married.
me?
I don't think you're gonna like. I don't think you're gonna do the whole rigmarole,
You
bro.
don't think I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't
think you're gonna do the
You think I'm gonna
rigmarole.
do
I
it?
think you're gonna just
I
vibe
think I
out with
live
it.
outside.
What's the
society
rigmarole?
expects?
I don't think he's gonna sit there and go through the fucking brute. I talked about this,
Bro, why can't I have a fairy tale wedding, bro?
because I don't think you want it. You're Aries, man. You know
That doesn't mean anything
you know,
to me.
I don't-
I can't want Aries can't want a fairy tale wedding with a
I'm
once in a lifetime
I'm
love.
probably projecting.
True love's kiss.
I'm projecting. You know.
You don't believe in true love's kiss?
Do I believe in true love?
Do you believe in true love?
Yeah, I do believe.
Lil
in,
Jodeci?
I believe in true love.
Yeah.
I think it's a real thing.
Yeah, but it sucks, right?
It's violent.
It's violent.
It's very violent. Remember, I've done Ask Jodeci. People have talked to me about
Yeah.
their love lives.
Yeah. Let's give him something to talk about.
I mean, ask me. I gave you advice.
Love life.
How'd that work
That's
out?
my new DJ name.
But
Yeah,
you
how,
got-
how was the advice he gave you?
I don't even remember what I asked you.
I mean, I got 5 stars from everybody. You got to ask people who came to Ask Jodeci.
I don't even remember what we talked about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
send us a
yeah,
list of all the
yeah.
people that talked to you so I can
Oh, wait,
ask
I
them
think
about
I was
their personal
asking you about
lives.
someone I was with that night. Wait, what?
Yeah.
No, was it something like that? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know who I was
The
with.
fact that neither of you guys remembers is not a ringing endorsement.
No, I didn't say. I didn't remember. If you see how Vick,
I think
see how
he's-
she sneaked. That's a sneak. That's called a sneak diss.
diss.
It's called
Yeah.
a sneak
When you
diss.
come, you better not miss next time either.
Yeah. So I was doing weddings in 2013. The last one I did was 2020 for Asian and black couple,
Wow.
and I hated it. I hate weddings.
It's the interracialness of it.
No. What I hate.
Wait, it's like, they were Asian and black.
Well, that's what it was. That's what I'm trying to tell you what it was.
Those are my top 2 races.
I'm glad you like that. I know you like the blacks. But what happened was the fact that like you said, supposedly it's the best night of their lives. People always coming to ask you for petty shit. They think that you work for them. Like, nah, you hire me to do what I do. You feel me saying? And I used to have a manager, I had a manager like the first 3 years or 4 years I was DJing, and he used to book me weddings a lot. And I learned how to play for different crowds a lot too. I also learned how to play for a lot of white folks, because playing for white folks, playing for black folks, two different things. I learned the nuances of it. You know what I'm saying? So even in when I do house and do my I there's a nuance to what I'll play depending on how what room I'm playing in now. I like Skull Lounge I played. It was a room for the white folks. And I still play my set, but I know how to write the jokes for the room now. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just saying the joke. I'm just gonna play my set regardless of who's there. You know?
Would you ever play Paramore?
Would I play Paramore?
Yeah.
If I found the right track that
You
fits my energy,
You
I
saw-
might make a remix.
You saw the video of Steph
Steph
Curry
Curry.
joining Paramore on stage and singing a part
Yeah.
of a
Wait,
Paramore song
what?
with Paramore
Wow.
on
That was-
stage.
Wait, who?
Steph Curry, the basketball player.
Steph-
Steph Curry.
Can we pull it up?
Yeah, we
I'll
gotta
pull it
see
up.
that.
I'll
Can we
pull
pull
it
it
up?
up?
Yeah, I'll pull it
Yeah,
up.
let's pull it up.
There's a playlist on Spotify that is it's called Songs That Excite the White Folk.
Oh shit!
Ooh, what's on there? Can
That
you pull
has,
it up?
that
Can
has
you pull it
every
up?
song you need to
Can
play
you
a
pull
white
it up,
wedding.
please?
Oh wow!
It's got Mr. Brightside, Sweet Caroline,
Oh,
Shout by the
yes.
Isley Brothers.
They got Poison on there. I know they love Poison. They love
Yep.
Usher. Yeah, that has to be on there. And
Yeah. Of course.
I listen to that song all the time.
yeah, and what's the other song? They like Move, Bitch, Get Out the Way.
That's a whole
I don't
section.
like that song.
That's a whole section
I'm
right
not into
there.
Ludacris, really. I don't really get it.
They love Move, Bitch.
The
Get
white
Out.
people playlist.
I need to look that up.
So it's, the specific one I said was
Hey,
songs that
Was you-
excite the white folk.
Was you using
I don't
that?
have
Was you using
Spotify.
that when you was doing the weddings?
I downloaded the whole thing.
Oh yeah, you need
Yeah.
it, bro. It's
Yeah.
important for weddings because if you because you do want to do a good job. Regardless of what DJ say, you want to see people dancing. You don't want a
Right.
shitty floor.
Right.
No matter what it is.
No matter what it is, man.
Right.
Because at that point, you just what the,
Do you have TikTok by Kesha on your DJ equipment right now?
I do.
Unfortunately.
I haven't. Because I was playing the boot.
Yeah.
It's on my laptop, but it's not in my record box.
I kind of like that song now.
What's that song? Wake up in the
Yeah.
morning and I
Well,
like.
when it came out, and I'm sucking some titties.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that was on key.
I'm gonna sample that.
Lucky.
I'm gonna sample that. Yeah, when it came out, I remember being like, "Oh my god, I'm 13 and angsty. Fuck this."
Wait,
But now I'm kind of like,
We're not
I like
seeing
that
this
song.
yet.
Oh,
Or
okay.
the
Steph-
audience isn't seeing this
Is
yet.
Steph rapping now?
No, well, there's he like comes up for the bridge.
Well, I heard he had a rap song out too.
He has a rap song right now?
Yeah, with
He didn't sound
Nagomi.
good, but I like that though. I like people living out their rock star fantasy.
I want to do that.
You know,
Okay.
I want to know if they
Who's this old guy?
prearranged.
Walking
that's
back?
my uncle,
I'm trans-
dude.
Listen, you don't have to
He looks like
speak
he's
it out. I'm just
dying.
transitioning.
Look, this
I'm
old
just
guy.
transitioning the audio.
Are we? Is that everything we see on the screen is on the live stream?
No, not everything you see on the screen is on the live
Vick
stream.
she got it together. She's got a whole space,
Yeah, I'm just asking. I want to
rocket-
know how it works.
a rocket ship going on.
You trying to
back there.
gatekeep how OBS works for me, so I can't go stream.
I'm
No
not a
one's trying
Clip
to
out my
gatekeep
toenails.
anything from you.
You the gatekeeper.
Me?
My
No,
gate is kept.
Tucker.
Oh, are we?
You got a chastity belt on.
That was between you and me. I told you that in confidence. Okay, yes.
He's fucking high.
Yo.
I want to know if they prearranged that or if they just saw him like.
He ran up, dude. He did no.
No, he was
That
just
was
in the
definitely
back.
prearranged.
He was just in the back.
No, he was going through the crowd like,
He
yo,
was just in the back.
I'm Steph Curry.
You know, if you're the best shooter ever lived, you could do that. You could do shit like that.
Yeah.
I think they were. Maybe
Pretty
are they like
much.
from the same town or something like that? Like
I have no
there has to be
idea.
some. I bet there's like some connection. I'm sure.
Wasn't she in New Orleans recently?
Who? Paramore?
Yeah.
Steph? Oh, Paramore?
I don't know.
Steph never in New Orleans.
I'm not really fucking with Paramore like that.
What's your favorite band? Nirvana, man.
They're not my favorite band.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Foo Fighters?
It's
See?
you know their banality almost makes it worse than if they were terrible, honestly. And they have some good. I mean, I remember being like 12 and like have like a couple of Foo Fighters songs on a playlist, you know. But like,
This is not my part of the show.
I don't know.
Y'all knock it out.
Oh,
I
I
don't
can't, I
know.
can't speak
Do
for the
you
Foo
know
Fighters.
who Foo Fighters is?
Y'all know the Foo Fighters.
You know, it's the guy from.
We just made a post about it.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, we just posted Dave Grohl, who is
Oh.
part of the Foo Fighters.
It is like Nirvana,
we're-
but just like castrated.
Nirvana.
It's castrated Nirvana, essentially.
But I do
Wow.
I do know who the Foo Fighters
They
is.
get some good songs though.
No, I like Foo Fighters, but I'm not from y'all ilk of listening
Ilk.
to alternative
Ilk.
music. Like the way I come from hip hop. That's like
Yeah.
asking me how I
Yeah,
feel
bruh.
about Chingy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Or some shit.
I can't. Yeah, I don't have any feelings about
You know-
Chingy. Chingy versus Foo Fighters.
No, I would be
That's
like
my new night.
Chingy versus Cassidy.
Chingy versus Cassidy.
What would be the equivalent of that into like rock
Foo
music?
Fighters versus Chili Peppers. They don't even sound
You
alike.
said it. You
They don't-
said it.
they don't
even
so
sound
that
alike,
that
but-
argument was the catalyst for why I became a DJ because I quit. The other
Yeah, I
guitarist
just
in
in a
his
dorm
band.
room.
The other guitarist in his band said that the Foo Fighters are better than the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
It's like I can't
And
make music with
I was
you.
like, yeah, this is over.
I mean, the Chili Peppers. It's like I love Flea as a bass player, but like they're such a stupid ass band.
I love Flea as an actor.
Yeah,
Flea
he
is
looks
just
like
like
a
a
fucking
cool
caveman.
guy.
It's cool, but yeah, I don't know, like the whole like flippity floppity California.
Yeah, I love it.
You
It's
know, you know. Yeah, I heard that they were Rick Rubin made Anthony Kiedis do like he had to do like 800 takes. Of
Wait,
his
he was
vocal
producing
to
that
get
shit?
it right.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, dude.
We're
Yeah.
producing
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Foo
yeah.
Fighters or the Chili Peppers?
Probably
Chili
both.
Peppers.
The Chili Peppers for sure.
That dude
Yeah,
Rick Rubin
but
is
that's
such a
not.
finesse.
You know, I'm like, look, we're talking about Sonic Youth earlier. You know what I'm saying? Those are my guys. You know.
Were we?
Yeah, I was talking to you about Sonic Youth earlier today.
Vic don't be listening to you.
Oh, I
She
don't
doesn't
know.
listen to me.
Yeah, I really don't.
She'd be tuning me out.
I really don't.
She didn't even know you had those slippers. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I've been had the. And she,
I've been seeing you wear them too, bro. I seen it, bro.
And honestly, and I wasn't gonna bring this up, but a few weeks ago we were in my house and I had them on, and she was like, "Oh, new slippers." I swear to God, and she did it again tonight.
Oh my God.
She don't be
Vic.
paying
Nice.
attention to me.
Is that a sneak?
She doesn't even
diss?
notice. No, I'm being straight.
guys
I
need
mean,
couples
it's-
I'm
therapy.
calling you out right now.
You need
Oh,
couples
God.
therapy.
Hey, all right, look, I brought this book.
Definitely not.
Wait, what is this?
Just
what's going
to
on?
clarify,
I brought them
Tucker and I
for
are
the
not
show.
a couple.
Wait, what's
Just
going
to
on?
clarify.
We're together. It's true. Wait, all right, I brought
Is
this
that a
book.
book about the Jewish people?
This is about the Jewish people. It's called
This
the
is
Torah.
This is a book by.
I brought my Torah.
He said it's the Torah.
This is the Torah.
Let
No,
me
this
see
is
some-
how to
Cav,
make
are
a
you
scene.
familiar
This is
with-
how to make. This is the inspiration for the episode.
Are you
Oh.
familiar with the Talking Heads?
To a degree.
So look, it doesn't matter. But there's a
Okay.
But
couple
y'all can
rules.
educate me though.
The dude from Talking Heads wrote this book, but here there's this chapter called How to Make a Scene, and there's like a couple steps. I wanted to read
Okay.
a few of the steps to you.
Are you about to read to now?
No,
Yeah.
I'm about to read to you. I got a warm glass of milk coming for you also in a second.
Is it dairy free?
You know he hates milk.
Yeah, well, you're in my house now.
Actually, oh. So we do have some activity in the chat. People were waiting
For what?
for us to start streaming.
Yeah,
oh, while you were in the bathroom, we realized that.
We
Cav
wasn't
Oh
was
no, I was
live.
here.
Oh, okay.
I definitely saw that happen and cringed.
Tristan was at that foam party, but not in the foam.
Oh yeah, I think I realized that I didn't want to DJ a whole phone party by myself, so I called her to help me.
Jesus, how I called in a favor.
Mikey says that you don't sleep, Nile. How can you wake up if you never sleep?
I think that was too deep for me.
That's too deep for the intro.
Yeah.
All right, so look, there's only one rule
It's
I wanted to
story
read.
time. It's story time for Tucker.
I'm just gonna
I'm
read this.
sorry.
I'm gonna read this one,
back to
and I want to
it,
hear what
Tucker.
y'all think about this.
I'm ready.
So this is step 3 in how to make a scene,
Okay.
like a music scene. Performing musicians or DJs must get in for free on their off nights and maybe get free beer too. Nile, how do you feel about that, dude?
I think that people that I have worked with before, or there's some sort of exchange of value, then they will always be on like the guest list or whatever, right?
What about the free beer part?
If I'm there, I usually will get people a drink if I know them and I see somebody, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, I guess.
Now I always take care of us. Like he always take care of us. He's very hospitable at the rabbit hole when it comes
Did
to
you bring any beer tonight?
No.
Fuck.
Well,
You wanted beer?
we're hosting tonight.
I brought some sake.
This is all just. I was just trying to get some beer. That's why I brought this up.
But actually that's a good
Just trying to
question.
get a beer.
That's a good question because when y'all brought it up this morning, because when we was going through like the pre-show shit this morning, I had made a different quote, and I was like, "What's the significance of y'all changing that shit?" Right? Because sometimes they change shit and get at me, and then they showed me the.
That's how it goes.
Yeah. Then they showed me the what you call. I was like, okay, I see what you're saying, but you do have to be like hospitable. Like we have a guest list at Setdeflo, and I let homies in that I fuck with because it's like you want certain type of people in the party,
Right.
And sometimes they are more valuable than the cover charge.
Yeah, then the $10.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's
Right.
like, all right, nah, this motherfucker needs to be in there because if you give him 2 Hennessy's or 2 fucking tequila fucking sodas, he's probably gonna turn this bitch out.
Right.
And that's what
Right.
you want in the party more than a fucking fly on the wall.
Right.
You know what
I
I'm
agree.
saying?
Yeah.
I
You know?
agree.
It
I
just-
think like if it's somebody that I'm working with or somebody that's like that,
Yeah.
then I definitely want them to be there, and
Yeah.
I'll like comp a cover, buy them a drink or whatever.
Yeah.
And if when it comes to like a random person that I don't even know, if they ask me before the show starts, I'll put them on the guest list.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a pro tip. You ask me before the show starts, then it's like I got you.
I've
but,
done that too.
But if you wait till 2:00 in the morning and start blowing me up, yo, I'm outside, and I haven't talked to you in 2 years, and you've never bought a ticket to anything I've ever done before,
Yeah.
then it's like that's when it gets like.
We don't like
Yeah.
that. We don't
We're talking
like
about reciprocity and hospitality. Okay.
Hey, I
so
just
like,
fucked your girlfriend. Can you put me on the list?
exactly.
Yeah. Hold on, bro. I got you. Hold on a
Yeah,
second.
no, I don't like that. Like sometimes, well, if I'm like, you know, the show, if I'm promoting the show for a full week, and I know people don't pay attention. You don't have to pay attention to me. My life not
I
important.
have you on mute.
Yeah. I believe you too. But don't hit up. On, if you was planning to come, just hit me up before. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's annoying. It is annoying.
Yeah,
as
it's
fuck.
annoying. You know what I'm saying? Because I got too much shit going on to like let you in. You know, it's just it's part of the game of the nightlife. Nightlife is intense. It's brutal.
That was one thing that made me feel like, oh, I'm like part of. I've like joined the community officially. When like people started texting me and being like, "Hey, I'm coming to the thing." I'm like, oh,
put me on.
Yeah.
okay, cool. Well, it'd be nice to hang
Then
out.
you got
sometime.
Now you got to pick out what friends that you like more than the others. Like
I only put my enemies on the list.
Hierarchy of friends. You know,
I only put one person on the guest list every time.
Jesus Christ.
Tucker sends a
Satan,
full guest list.
Actually.
Tucker sends a full guest list.
He got mad at like seven people at a time.
It's deep. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care about your guest list. Vick cares.
Wow, there she goes again. First the slippers.
You're really trying to put me on blast.
First the slippers. Now this.
No, I just said there needs to be a cap.
Nah, she says that about. She said
no
about,
more than 30 people.
Yeah, she said that's about all.
One
of
busload.
Yeah, it's about everybody. It's not about you.
One busload or less.
She got on us about putting the guest list, but I'm like, yo.
Well, I'm like, if we have more people on the guest list than there are at the party.
That never happened.
I'm kidding.
That's never happened.
That's never happened.
I think we've started capping it to around 30.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
It can happen though.
It also depends on who's playing too.
Honestly,
yeah, 100%.
Only time I have a big guest list though, it's for Set Gala, because usually it's my family.
Right.
That's the only thing my family comes to. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna let y'all come because.
Also,
like, y'all
people
don't come
put
to
on the
nothing
guest
else.
list. Sometimes people that put on the guest list don't even come. It just be people I'm like, okay, if they come.
Yeah, that's what
you
it's
know?
most.
So a lot of times I might give you like, if I gave you like 6 names, like 1 or 2 people that might even come.
Most of the time, people don't show up on the guest list.
Yeah.
Like the guest list is always like a
It's so ironic.
30% like conversion rate.
Yeah.
Like if it's 30 people, what's 30%? 9 people gonna show
Well, so
up.
clearly you guys need to like get these people to the party. What the fuck's
Well,
going on
I mean,
there?
it's just
dead
homies.
people
It's just
on the
homies
guest
that you.
list.
It's just homies that you
Fucking
want to
with
put
you.
on the guest
I'm
list,
fucking with you.
so you don't have to go to the door. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like nobody wants to. I'm in a party.
Yeah, but
turning
also
up.
pull up.
Yeah, pull up.
Vick got mad because I kept putting Nile on the guest list. She was like, hey man, you know,
Like,
that's our
Niles not
competition. He
coming.
needs to pay.
Competition.
We're definitely not
Did I let
competition.
the-
We're trying to
did I let
build.
the cat out of the
Right.
bag?
Right. No. I think that word's just interesting. 'Cause,
Look, we're gonna take you down, bro.
yeah, go for
But
it.
look, I got this party idea. I want to shoot it
Go for
for
it.
rabbit hole next week. But look, really, we should, bro. Let's put a truce, bro. You know what I'm
Link
saying?
and
Let's kill
build.
the beef, bro.
You feel like there's competition in the city with parties and shit?
I mean, I think in reality, there's always only a finite amount of like resources or people to go around.
Yeah.
But
Right.
It's healthy.
the way I like to view it is that if we're all distinct in our own lane, then we're not really competing against each other.
No,
Right.
that's facts.
That's
That's
true.
facts.
We're
And-
kind of
That's so true.
and the way New Orleans nightlife works. I mean, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Like I feel like people will hit 2 or 3 really well done parties in a night.
Yeah, that's
Totally.
true.
And I think that, like, if you really think about, you know, growing the scene here, making the scene, getting people from outside the city to be aware of it, you know, it's all of us working together to make that happen. You know what I mean? Like, the scene doesn't exist with one party happening
No, it
consistently.
doesn't, 'cause
the
you
scene
need-
exists with multiple parties
You
happening.
can't have a scene without multiple scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like
Without
you gotta
multiple events,
with
yeah.
multiple. Well, I mean multiple scenes, but like if I
Sure,
if we
different
translate it
styles of
to
music.
a movie, right?
100%.
You know, you can't have a movie
Genres.
with genres. You know what I'm saying? And like I ain't gonna lie, having Ascendants right up the street from us helped what we was doing with Setdeflo at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
you need number one, you just need to see, oh, they're doing something, and you need to kind of like, you need somebody to push you almost. You need that like,
Absolutely.
Right,
like,
exactly.
I need to
I
go
gotta level
harder.
up.
I need to go
Yeah.
harder.
On your
you know?
tail.
Yeah.
And that's not competition. That's just like, okay, cool. If I want to stay relevant, I have to move in a way that's going to work adjacent to this thing that's happening.
It's called the free market. which
like
I know you love.
I like the free market.
You love that
I like
market.
the free market. I think we have one of the healthiest markets in the South. Probably just around. Because look, when we bring homies down, they love our community and nightlife. Now we don't have infrastructure. Even when I brought my man Funk Ruler to the Rabbit Hole like 2 weeks ago, he just enjoyed.
We were there with Tiny Books. Tiny Books had a
Yeah.
crazy set. It was
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Yeah. You was that. You had put up when
And
it
at
was
the
you.
time we were there weren't a ton of people there, but it
Yeah.
was just like
But
such
I just
a
enjoyed.
vibe.
I just
Right.
enjoyed the vibe, and that's the thing. That's what you have to have that. Like what y'all doing
Yeah.
on Sunday nights. That's important because if you don't have that, like you need the options to go to that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You need the option to be there, and.
Yeah.
A lot of times people think, yo, just because it's not popping right now, it's not going to pop. And shit, it takes time for shit to sauce up and develop, man.
And stuff ebbs and flows too. There's tons of shit happening in the city, so stuff's gonna change.
And the summer is fucking a bitch. The summer is a bitch.
It's fucking a bitch
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. It
That's
is.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like last summer was probably the best summer I ever had in New Orleans.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
And that was fucking crazy. I don't know how that I don't never remember a summer like that in a long time.
I think the post-COVID craze.
Yeah. It was
made
truly the first summer like outside.
Yeah, people just
Yeah.
were like, I gotta go.
Yeah,
go
'cause
outside.
it was popping last summer. Like that's not normal in New Orleans because it's too hot.
Also, short
But
shorts
also
are
it
back in
wasn't
style.
that hot last
It
summer.
was nowhere near this hot
comparatively.
last
No,
year.
It was
it wasn't.
raining
It
almost
wasn't.
every fucking day of
It wasn't.
July.
It's
last
hot
year.
as shit right now, and I can see the city starting to warm back up because White Linen Night they had people out. Red Dress Run this weekend, so I'm
So
starting.
what's red dress?
Was Red Dress Run?
Yeah.
Charity shit. Normies for
They
charity.
could
There's a
explain it to me.
charity. I don't know what it's actually for, but they go on a run in red dresses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
at like 7
Everybody
o'clock
has a
in the
red dress,
morning or
yeah.
Is
something.
this like you're running in heels?
I think anybody. It's just
Yeah.
anyone can wear
Red
a red
heel
dress.
runs
That's
next
the thing.
week.
Or just wear all red or whatever. There's an
Okay.
actual charity run for it. I don't know what it's for,
Okay.
but
It's like a 5K?
yeah.
Something.
I don't know anything about running.
Okay, cool.
yeah.
But basically, a bunch of people wear dresses
then
and
they
get
get
drunk.
fucked up. Yeah.
Well,
I
that
think
sounds
it's for
like
gonorrhea awareness.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Red dress run. That's why it's called the red dress run.
I don't know if you bullshit me. Or
I
not.
swear to God, dude.
Okay,
Look it up.
Okay.
okay. Gonorrhea awareness.
It's for gonorrhea.
What
I'm
is
not
your
even joking.
awareness of gonorrhea?
You want to talk about it?
Yeah.
You want to go there? I don't know.
mean,
That have to be
I
like
feel
a
like
that
they
have to
go-
be a Patreon only episode.
I feel like Vic's
Alright.
gonna clothesline him after the show, or Tucker's gonna body slam Vic.
I would
Tyrone.
never body slam Vic more than 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
I fight dirty. So anybody that's fighting me is going
I'm
down.
filthy,
Okay.
literally. I don't bathe before.
I
fight.
know where my money's going.
Yeah.
We can smell you.
I'm
We
gonna
know.
I'm gonna get oiled up. How you gonna fight that?
Tucker,
I'm gonna be covered in oil.
I'm about to
be
release-
slippery.
I'm about to release some tracks, Tucker.
I know.
I listened to y'all.
Yeah.
I had some constructive criticism for
Oh, you did? Tell me on the.
on the air.
I'm still working
Some
on
of the tracks feel like, it's funny because actually one thing I like about your production is you usually do have like interesting chords with synth sounds going on.
Yeah.
But I felt like these tracks were kind of lacking that element, and it kind of felt like something was like sample, bass, drums. I feel like I needed more musicality to it.
I didn't do more musicality
And
on
I felt like-
purpose.
I felt that, but I feel like
I wanted the sample to be the. But I feel what you're saying.
maybe I need to listen to headphones.
Yeah.
I was fucking with
I thought it was
No,
great, but I kind of
no.
wanted something
Which
to
one?
add to the
which
bill.
one? Which one she sent you?
I don't know.
I just played it from when I'd give him a ride to
yeah.
work.
Both of them?
No,
Yeah,
just one.
I think we listened to two.
Did I play both of them?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna listen. We're gonna listen to it after the show because
Need more guitar.
here you go with that bullshit.
Look, I got a concept for
I
you.
have a track. I bought a new computer, and
Oh yeah.
I have all the. I was able to access all the tracks that we did. I got a couple of tracks with you, me and Brandon on there.
I want to hear that.
And
yeah.
then Brandon sent me something that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was good.
It's like
I was fucking with that.
It's crazy. Well, I'll play it after the show. But yeah, I was listening to y'all because they told me to put out music, and they've been telling me to put out music.
You should put out
But
music.
I've been focusing
Yes,
on.
I
definitely.
have been telling him this for.
We've
A year?
been focusing on Setdeflo, man. And I'm gonna tell you this. Something happened. Like the reason you got like out of the band and got into DJ, there was a reason I got into production. It was something that happened in the city where I was like, all right, I can't fuck with everybody trying to do the same thing, right? Everybody's just eating, it's dog eat dog. And I feel like that, I'm starting to feel like that again in the city to a degree. It's like, all right, it's dog eat dog again. And there's so many layers to being an artist. You don't have to do what you see popping. You can do something uniquely in your own lane. And there's a talent that I don't exhibit or don't even show because I don't care about the clout. But, you know, I know if I wanted to be clout driven, it would serve me.
Yeah.
It would serve me. But also I would feel like empty inside sometimes.
Well, that's when it turns into a grift.
What is the thing? Like me doing stuff on social media, sometimes I feel empty inside when I do it. It's like,
That's why you don't do it.
why am I talking into the fucking camera? Who cares about what I got to say? You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel when I feel. That's how I feel when I'm like trying to communicate something to social media. This is probably the most honest platform that I like because it's live and I'm just saying shit out my throat. Sometimes our words might get misconstrued if people go back and listen to what the fuck we say. Like me talking about Don DeMarco and gay people and shit.
Right.
But I'd rather people pick that apart and have a conversation with me because at that, then I could kind of tell you where my mind's at. Because it's never from a place of
I'm here to learn.
yeah, it's never from a place of like ill will or ill intent. And
Right, you're just being honest about what you think,
Yeah.
and you're open to your mind changing
Yeah.
if you get new information.
and that's why I like this platform because it's like
Right.
like you've been on the scene, Tucker's on the scene, Vick's on the scene. Like we're all artists, and you know we only get to speak through our art, and that's not enough time for people to understand how we truly feel. You know what I'm saying? So the podcast, Jose, even if it's oversaturated right now, it's leaving like an everlasting imprint on humanity for somebody to come sit and pick it apart. You know what I'm saying? And we could talk about it later.
I think that the global dance music community needs New Orleans to be releasing more dance music.
Yes.
I agree.
100%. Yes.
I think that from traveling around a decent bit recently, I go to other cities that have like these pretty little clubs or like a bunch of DJs, and their DJs are uninspired and boring.
Yeah.
That's how.
And so I think that there's a more solid number of unique DJ talents here in New Orleans right now than most other cities in America for sure.
100% agree.
But like I think what happens next for us in building a scene is like those people like putting out
It's putting
music.
out fucking
Yes.
music.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's putting out, and it clicked on me because, you know, I was talking to Vick recently about grifting and how grifting gets clicks and views. But the thing is, when you're grifting, and I don't know if people know the terminology of grifting, but when you're grifting, you gotta kind of commit to the grift. You gotta commit to what the fuck you're doing.
You have to become the grift.
You gotta become it. But once people call
Which is
you out,
inauthentic.
that's what happened with Lizzo to a degree, right? Like, to me, I feel like Lizzo's always been a grifter, and now she's getting called out on her hypocrisy, even if it's true or untrue, right? People are calling
There's
out.
a cultural backlash.
Yeah, there's a cultural backlash, and now she has to pick a side of who she is as a person. When you can show someone that you're a hypocrite in real, like we all hypocrites. We all do shit that is polar opposite to something that because we're humans, right?
Right.
And we're gonna do shit that's fucked up, and you gotta kind of live in that. So when someone tries to call you on it, be like, look, man, I had a human moment.
Yeah.
I made a fucking mistake, or I didn't make a mistake. This is what the fuck I'm on. You gonna respect my mind or not? Like Lil Wayne said back in Guerrilla Warfare, respect my mind, or you could The fuck. You
So
know
I
what I'm
ran
saying?
over a stop sign.
Yeah. So
You know, I'm a bad guy.
So I killed someone. You know, it's like that. So it's like that's what this shit about. Like, can you be honest with yourself? You know.
Do you feel like you need to consistently reinvent yourself as an artist?
My favorite artist of all time is Kanye. Right.
Right.
I think from the outside looking in, it seems like he's reinventing himself.
Yeah. Him or like that's why we love Kanye or
But-
like David Bowie.
But if you look
know?
at his message throughout, it's always been consistent. It's always been about Jesus. Like throughout every fucking
Yes.
thing he talked about, he was always talking about Jesus. And I don't even fuck with Jesus like that. But Kanye's always talking about like spirituality. And I think most artists are consistent in their message.
Yeah.
Now how they market it to you, you might look like, look, bro, I'm wearing dress and shit. If you seen me 10 years ago, you would think this nigga changed 20 times.
Right.
No, my consistency been I'm trying to be authentic and spread my message,
Right.
which
Right.
is like being who you are. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So I don't think artists need to reinvent themselves. I think they need to be themselves.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people fucking being themselves.
Yeah.
Because if you know what I'm saying?
I totally agree with that. And I think that if you care about your understanding of the world or your perception of the world, you're constantly growing as
Yeah,
a person.
that's a
So
fact.
you are changing and developing
Yeah.
into a more expansive being as you go along in time. And that's going to come out in your art if you're being true and authentic in that way. But if you're so focused on reinventing yourself as an artist, I think you're drifting into the grift because it's like, well, I have to change this up
I
and do
like
something
that.
in order
Drifting
to...
into the grift. That's hard. That's
So you're
hard.
just being inherently authentic.
See if they're in the chat. See if they ask
Right.
us something in the chat.
Yeah, what do y'all got to say in the chat? Talk to us.
Might have to write that one down.
Yeah.
Drifting in the grift.
Yeah.
Sounds like a PS2 game.
You
Look,
know-
I've been playing a lot of
Subtitle.
PlayStation lately.
Ratchet
yeah.
and Clank drifting into the grift.
But, oh, sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
you go ahead.
Well, no, I was just saying, like, I think that, yeah, the concept of reinventing yourself as an artist, if it comes from natural inspiration to things that you're using to constantly develop yourself, then it's going to naturally happen. But if you are so focused on that as an occurrence, you might do something that's not authentic to you just to serve an audience.
But I'm gonna tell you the journey about an artist. The thing about being an artist though is you find yourself in your artistry. Like even when I first started doing dance music, my sound, like what Tucker was speaking to, it's like, yeah, my shit is mad musical. Coming through the Pink Room, that's what like all right, if we break it down, like for me, I was doing more of the chords and melody shit, and Brandon was more like drum bass shit. Like he was good at that, and that was our dynamic in creating music. Recently, when I started, like I wrote a bunch of records this weekend. That's why I sent it to a couple people. I didn't send it to you because I wanted to play it for you.
Okay.
No, I'm serious. I did. I wanted to play it for you.
Yeah.
But I just sent it to a couple of DJs to see what they thought about it.
Right.
So this weekend I was like, let me just simplify this shit all the way down and not be so, over critical with the music.
Yeah.
Like, because sometimes the best songs are the most simple, the simplest songs.
The best songs are a snapshot of a moment.
Yeah.
You know, that's a recording is just a moment in time. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that's what all the best songs are.
Like-
you know?
I think that's the truth of art in general.
Yeah.
Like visual art, musical art, anything. What you're doing is encapsulating a POV at a specific point in time that can be reflected on by people in the future.
Well, let me make it even simpler than that.
Thank you.
Let me make, for real, but let me make it simpler than that. Like, what I was trying to say is like, sometimes when you write a song, and you can write a song in 5 minutes or 5 days,
Yeah.
and the best songs that I wrote was in 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite songwriter?
My favorite songwriter.
And you can't say Hall & Oates.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Let me think about that. I love Frank as a songwriter.
Frank.
Oh yeah.
But I think that's an easy one.
Sure. But just because it's easy doesn't
You
mean
don't have
it's
to
bad.
say. I'm not even saying greatest of all time.
Thundercat is an amazing
Oh
songwriter. to me.
yeah.
Like if you ever sit down and listen to his lyrics,
Uh huh. It's a good one.
I'm your penny, but I guess that's not good enough. Like he doesn't rhyme.
Yeah.
No,
It's
he's
clever.
He's just like free.
Yeah, like that.
Good melody. It's catchy.
Brandon is one of my most favorite songwriters, to be honest with you.
Yeah. He's a good songwriter.
Yeah, but like I gotta think about it. I gotta sit down and listen to listen to who I listen to as songwriters. Cause some people I listen to and I'm be like, okay, I see how you're writing songs. Cause so that's an art.
How do you like
But
that?
also, like, that's the beauty of jazz. When you think about it, like you're talking about, you can write a best song in 5 minutes. Jazz is so much improvisation, just off the
Well,
cuff.
it's
you
all
know?
improvs. I wouldn't consider. Well, it's a different art form in itself.
Totally.
It's not even considered like it's jazz.
It's like live writing.
Jazz is something else other than music. Like
Or other than songwriting.
you know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, you could write a jazz song.
But the thing is,
I was
like,
thinking like a pop structure.
someone
of
that
writing a
focuses-
song.
yeah. That's what I feel.
as someone that focuses on melody versus lyrics, like for me, I can listen to a Coltrane album or I can listen to a Miles Davis album and I will have like, some of that is like, you know, they're just writing it in the moment, but it's also like, okay, this is something that I can know every note
See,
from.
but
So it
that's
becomes writing.
that's more of
in
their
reflection.
That's more of their godliness with the medium or the instrument they're using.
Sure.
That's more of them than
That's their godliness.
yeah.
Then the genre? Them than the genre?
Yeah, yes, that's them in the genre. Whereas, like, they can't even replicate that shit. You ever see, like, you ever know, like the artists from back in the early 2000s that was on studios, like, on record labels and shit, and they try to get their masters back and they can't get them,
Yeah.
so they rewrite the song
Right.
and they re-record it and it sound like trash. It sound like shit.
Jesus.
Like I
what a
think Cisco
nightmare.
did that.
Oh, man.
Like because they don't have the same tools that they was using in the studio.
Right.
So now they sound like. So I was saying, like, you probably can't even recreate that magic. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know, but that's why I'm just like, but why would you try? It's like, just fucking do better.
So you could get your fucking masters, so you can make some money. That's why they trying.
Yeah.
I guess that makes
You
sense. Yeah, I don't know. I'm broke.
Eh,
Can't relate.
Niall, what's your favorite genre of music? Or like, what is like 6th grade Niall's
Sixth grade
favorite
Nile.
genre
Ooh.
of music?
Sixth grade Nile.
Don't laugh like that into
Let's
the
think.
mic, Tucker.
It's probably got to be some of that like alternative rock stuff.
Okay.
A decent amount of hip hop.
We're talking like Soundgarden or like what kind of alt rock?
Maybe more pop punk. Like
Okay,
like,
cool.
Like I really liked Green Day at that age.
Okay.
Sure.
What else? I don't know if I can remember being in
Green
sixth
Day
grade.
was fire.
Yeah.
Green Day, when
was a
you're
long time
11,
ago.
Green Day is just hit.
Yeah, right.
I was listening to BG.
BG. I didn't really get into BG at that point in my music
Turk.
career.
That's a great question.
When did you discover BG in Turk?
I think
Are you no limit or cash money?
I think that was never really like my lane for what I was listening to at that age.
Yeah.
I think my parents listened to a lot of stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, your parents were listening to like Cash Money.
I would
maybe a
love
little bit. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe my
Yeah.
dad. Like my
Yeah.
dad's the one that exposed me to like NWA.
Okay.
And so I like stuff like that, but also like the Isley Brothers and
Okay.
like Earth, Wind
Yeah.
and Fire
Okay.
and like the Commodores
Yeah.
and all that like classic funk and soul stuff.
Hell yeah.
That's kind of like where my musical background started.
Nice.
Y'all familiar with
Yeah, me
Steel
too.
Pulse?
Yes, I was wearing a Steel Pulse shirt yesterday.
Steel Pulse. That's what my dad bust hip hop, but Steel Pulse was always playing in the house.
Yes.
I love Steel Pulse. You know, they play like at the House of Blues like at least once a year down here.
Really? I
Yeah.
was so bummed that the Far Side played
It'd be
there like 2
smoked out,
weeks ago.
too.
I totally missed it.
I went to that. I went to that. and
Was it good?
I didn't.
fucking
I didn't
love them.
remember who they were until I got to the show.
Oh
what
my
the
god.
I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I have videos on my phone somewhere.
Oh, what
Oh,
the fuck?
please share.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Far Side fan. I've never seen them live, and I was very disappointed
Julian too. Julian would have loved that.
that
show.
they didn't fucking promote it at all. Like I had no
well,
idea.
House
that
of
it
Blues
happened.
House of Blues is horrible at this point.
I just yeah.
They don't know what the fuck. they're
House of
doing.
Blues should
Uh.
give me $130,000 to promote for them.
You would.
I'll put
That's
it in
all?
the
Yo,
universe.
That's
yo,
it?
That's
no.
all. You should go higher.
Yeah, you should go higher.
Definitely.
And
House of
honestly,
Blues?
that would be like a great job for you.
Just for this location.
No, I'm dead
Yeah,
serious. Like,
still more.
I know the chick who run it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They're not giving the job up because it's cozy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, look,
But,
I'll
Bro,
take less
you-
money than that person.
You would probably turn it around.
I think
honestly.
any video that hired me to promote them would get rich
What?
overnight.
I don't know if it's promoted, but I think you're a good talent buyer.
Yeah.
I think you're a good talent buyer.
I'll do whatever you want me to.
You know?
Yeah, you're good at A&R.
Yeah, good A&R.
I would like to do A&R actually.
Yeah.
I think
That's
that's a good.
That's my yeah, that'd be
I
cool.
think that or copywriting or stand-up comedy could all be.
Yeah,
you
like-
know.
Why don't you just throw it all in one thing?
Spaghetti wrestler.
Well, it is all in one thing. It's that person right there.
Yeah.
I actually think A&R is like what's missing from the music industry.
Yeah.
Like there's no like
Big time.
It's lacking like. Speaking of like Isley Brothers or Earth, Wind and Fire or acts like that, like
Yeah.
an act had to be discovered and then developed
Yeah.
Right.
and then given a platform.
Right.
You couldn't just go release music.
Well,
I would love, bro. I
Also-
would love. Actually, I was for a second where I was kind of doing that, and then the pandemic kind of fucked everything up.
He was
but
A&R?
I would love.
Yeah, he was doing that with the.
Low key, yeah, for sure.
Well, you know, they say this. What they said. There was a good.
I pretty much was,
It was a
yeah.
good tweet about that. It was like, it was a tweet that said, "What happened to A&Rs?" And they say, they tried to do it, but
Y'all call them
just say
industry
they say
plants.
they are industry plants. And I was like, well, that's kind of true. Like when people say, like, oh,
Yeah,
you're
develop
industry
an
plant,
artist.
like you can't develop an artist because they call them an industry plant. you
Yeah,
know?
I mean, I don't think it's stopping anyone. It's kind of like
Industry
if the
plants.
music's good, I'm
Well,
fucking with it.
well,
You're
that's what I
making good
said.
music. You know?
TDE probably does it the best at developing the artists.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Remind
would
me who's
agree
on
with that.
TDE again? Is that
That's Schoolboy Q. That's
and, like,
SZA.
SZA.
That's
yeah,
Kendrick.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's so fun to imagine like having like an artist and being like, okay, we have this band or this rapper or this singer, and like it's like you and I both know that they're fucking amazing. The talent is crazy. They're fucking sexy. It's like this is good. This is dope as fuck. How are we gonna give it to people? You know, like kind of like looking at their music and looking at their style and thinking like, how are we
Well,
gonna present this
some
to the
artists
public?
don't know what the fuck they're doing, and some do.
Right. You know, so
Lil
Yeah.
Uzi been around since like 2013, yo, or probably
Yeah.
before that.
yeah.
Like he's been developed. He's developed himself, or like,
He's very developed.
What happens sometimes is you develop yourself.
who's this?
Lil
Yeah.
Uzi, Lil Uzi
I
Vert.
develop myself
yeah,
every
yeah,
morning.
He's been around for a long time.
Even as simple as just having like a mentor.
That's
Yeah.
facts, yeah.
You know, and so I think in New Orleans it could be really great if we had some like dance music mentors.
Yeah.
I would love to mentor kids
Okay.
and teach the kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're gonna get a lot from me, and I'm gonna probably make them work some shit. But I will teach them about history. Black history is probably my specialty.
Forget the dance music. He's just gonna teach him how to live.
Okay. So
I'm gonna
next
teach 'em how
phase
to-
of life, you're
how to
gonna
live
become
and
a
eat.
teacher.
But
He's that brother Martin teaching them black
Yeah.
history.
But yeah, I mean, I think we could make a mentorship program,
I
like a
do
network.
want to. I do want to teach. I do want to teach kids because like some of them be fucked up. And honestly, like I'll be having conversations with people outside, and like outside the events, and then we'll just get into some shit, and I'll be like, bro, yeah, you need to I'll get into my bag, and the conversations always be uplifting for me and them, because it's like learning goes both ways. Like if I'm teaching somebody, or not even teaching somebody, if I'm expressing myself, and I'll get some information from them as well. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like that shit, because I have an OG who put me on a bunch of game. The city needs that. The city needs that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of kids.
The city needs a hero.
Yeah, Batman.
Is it Batman? You kind of have a Batman vibe to me.
You feel like I got Batman vibes?
Yeah, you got
Well,
Batman
fortunately,
energy.
his parents weren't murdered when he was a child.
Yeah.
That's dark, man.
I said, fortunately, they weren't.
That is a good thing. No,
Batman
that's
is dark.
true.
You got the Batman
She's
glasses
saying
on.
it's good your parents didn't get murdered.
I heard that. I like the fucking.
Batman is dark, though.
Ninja Turtles is my favorite.
Oh yeah, we did talk about this. You
Yeah.
actually look like a Ninja Turtle to
Yeah,
me.
you did. This is the second time you said that.
I'm gonna say it every episode.
I look like a green alien.
Just a large turtle.
Just a large turtle. Yeah.
Do y'all? I seen somewhere that the shell is part of the turtle's skeletal system.
Yeah, it is. You can't take the turtle out of the shell.
That
it
is
doesn't
so
work.
selfish.
Unless you're like
But it could go
eating
in. It could
turtle
go in
soup or something like
Have
that.
you ate turtle before?
I think I have eaten turtle.
I had turtle
before.
soup.
What have y'all?
I got
not
that bread.
I have eaten turtle.
Y'all all ate a turtle.
It's actually
Turtle
good.
soup.
It's
It's a
good,
Turtle
dude.
soup. It's a real thing.
It's good.
Sick.
It's
Bastards.
good, bro. You
Y'all
got
ate
you want to
the-
go to Brennan's for brunch?
Y'all
We get
killed
turtle
the
soup?
turtle and ate the turtle.
I didn't kill it. I ate it.
Look,
The
I mean,
the
I
Ninja
ate
Turtle.
gator. They're
His
both
name was
reptiles.
Raphael.
You don't be eating gator?
I've ate gator.
All right.
You
so
piece of
The
shit.
gator is better. The gator's better.
How you know you haven't had the
Gator,
turtle?
people just eat gator just to say,
can't
"Oh, I'm eating
tell-
alligator." Like it's
There's
just
no meat on the turtle. It's the head and the leg.
So you have-
It's all soft. It's a slow
have you ever
animal.
seen a
That's just gonna be
snapping
so
turtle?
Buttery.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
There's meat in there.
Huge.
Where the meat
they're
at?
they're
Huge.
fuckers.
In
The
the
little
shell.
fuckers.
There's meat in the shell.
In the shell.
Yeah.
How you know?
You gotta suck it out like a crawfish head.
You never.
Come on. Let's go. You listen to Setdeflo radio.
We
Set
sucking the
radio.
turtle out the shell.
Yeah. Yeah, we used to go turtle hunting, me and Pappy. Grab that shell and just
You heard about the pyramids like in Belchase?
pyramids of Belchase.
Wait, yeah. Oh, John was telling us about this
No,
yesterday.
I was telling y'all
Oh
about
my
Oh,
this.
you were telling us. Sorry, I got confused between.
Wait,
I
there
know
are
you
real
did. I know
pyramids
you got
of Belchase?
confused. You got confused.
There are real pyramids out there?
Well, it was on the news. There's this guy been studying like underwater for like the last 30 years, and there's some pyramid activity.
Man, that's a long time to be.
Pyramid
underwater.
acti-
activity. Yeah, it's pyramid activity.
There's some pyramid activity under there. And we are the same latitude. I'm going to my Hotep segment. We are the same latitude as Egypt.
Hoteps. Wait, same latitude as what?
It's Egypt. New Orleans.
Dude,
and,
I told
Are we?
y'all.
you told.
Is that true?
The
Are we?
Egypt can-
Let's look it up.
Let's
Let's
look
look
it
it up.
We
Let's
fact check
fact
this.
check.
Fact
Now,
checker
I'm gonna say
in
we're
the
not the
building.
same. I think we're the same latitude, or we might
I'm gonna
be
guess that Cav's
a couple of
completely
degrees.
wrong.
All right. I'm hardly never wrong,
Hardly never wrong.
but we can check.
I want this to be true.
It's true.
Pyramids of Belchase.
I can't wait
Sounds
till
like a
I
good
can't wait till we do the flat Earth episode.
novel.
It's gonna
I'm
be
not
great.
coming to that,
I'm gonna-
dude.
Bro,
That's-
you have
it's
to be here.
lame.
So, but here's the
Oh my
thing:
God.
is that if you have the
See, you don't have an
confidence
open
to
mind, bro. You're
understand-
not open as you
That
think
is
you say.
that is.
I'm-
I mean,
I'm pretty
you should be
open.
open to the conversation if you have firm beliefs
Because
in it.
this
But
what
I
I'm
don't wanna
saying.
argue
Why
about the
can't you have a
Earth.
conversation with someone?
Why
That's
argue?
the problem.
29.
Yeah,
I've learned to say, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
People are wrong.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just don't say nothing. I just listen. Yeah. You know?
Why would I start doing that now?
I don't know why you would do that. Because it's the decent thing to do, Tucker.
I am a little bit of a scumbag as someone in the music industry.
Why did you have fruit out?
Also,
Let me get one of
wait.
them.
I don't know how you convinced John about latitude lines if the Earth is flat.
I didn't convince John of anything yesterday. That was you and John having this conversation.
Oh, I was listening. John was talking to us.
I told Mikey that this morning.
That's
So, yeah, New Orleans is 29.951065.
That's the latitude and the
That is
longitude.
Is
the
that
latitude.
longitude or latitude?
That is latitude.
I
So
get my longitude
Which
and
one's
longitude.
which?
Yeah, I get them confused.
I got that
So-
tatted on my ass.
29 degrees.
Which one's horizontal?
Got the latitude on the
But
left cheek,
look,
longitude on the right cheek.
they're about a degree apart.
Okay, see, I knew there was.
In terms
Yeah.
of,
He was wrong. It's a
but I
it's
don't know.
a degree
I don't know,
apart.
I don't know the size
Wow,
of that.
dude.
Like,
Compulsive liar, dude.
Well, the pyramids might be in the right spot.
Right.
So-
if they're not
Yeah.
pyramids, it's the
So,
right spot.
so it's a degree apart. So think about this. It's a degree apart. What I said.
you said it was the same.
No, what I
It's
said,
1 degree apart.
No, what I said the pyramids
You were
was.
wrong
What I
according
said
to
the
facts
pyramids
and
was.
logic.
I said it was in Belchase. I said it was in Belchase.
Yeah, it was a word
yeah,
of
but
action.
Belchase
Bel-
is not far enough away to change a degree.
You
on
might
the-
be right.
On the,
You
on
might be
the
right.
left.
Wait,
But
it's not
my-
Belchase?
But I did say before. I said it's not that accurate. I said it's technically the same on the latitude. We're not.
No, they,
So what does this mean?
It's technically the
What is
same.
this- What's this got to do
This
with the
doesn't-
price of
you
po'
know
boys
what?
in New
there's
Orleans?
there's a ton of other pyramids in North America, in Mexico, that are on totally different latitudes.
No, but that's not the point.
What's the point?
See, that's the point.
Thank you, Vic. All right, this has been Set Radio. That's you. Vic proved it. There you
Hold
go.
up. But let me explain that. Let me explain
right.
where I was going with this.
Let's get
Okay.
deeper.
Because
Let's hear it.
I was going
Let's-
somewhere with this.
Let's give it some more airtime.
The uniqueness
Uh-huh.
and spirituality
Yes.
of New Orleans. And the spirituality of Egypt.
Yes. Read your book.
You gotta read your books.
Read your book.
Read your books, people. That's all I wanted to
Your
say.
books.
I wanted to put that tidbit of information out there so people could go critically think for themselves.
So people could.
I'm all about
Yeah.
critical. I'm all about critical
We
thinking.
love tidbits.
I'm all about critical thinking. It's never like, hey, you're right. Can you critically think?
I don't know. I think everyone thinks they can critically think.
I
Critically think I can critically think.
I'm 2 + 2. I know that. It's 4. I know my arithmetic.
Now I was like, why did I agree to do this?
I think I just zoned out for a second.
He's not even the stoned one. I
He's
am.
like, look, the pyramids.
I do want to go. I would like to
So-
go see some pyramids if they're local pyramids. I want to support our local pyramid industry.
We should go.
Let's
do
go
it.
field trip. Set the
Field
flow field
trip.
trip.
We should go as a
I
team.
want to do an escape room.
We should do it as a
We should do
community.
set the flow escape room.
That could be cool.
And film
Let's
it.
have like a DJ community outing. Let's set up like
Well, we have
Yes.
So there is a DJ only event happening here in September
in your house.
at my house that Prick initiated.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have to find the date for that. I think it's the 16th. We're doing it a day that Lenny is in town,
Okay.
but it is strictly for the DJs.
I don't hang out with enough of DJs.
Strictly for the DJs.
That's the name of it.
I think the only DJ I hang out with is Beth, and she doesn't live here.
I know. Well, she can come down for it. Hopefully, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Who
do
knows?
stand up for
What,
DJs.
what y'all got going on with Streaker Handshake right now?
You know, Secret Handshake. We kind of have laid out our dates for the rest of the year, and we are like picking and choosing like what days we want to do New Orleans, what day we want to do like New York or DC or whatever other city.
Yeah.
Cool.
And just kind of like picking out how we want to spend the rest of the year,
Nice.
and then hopefully working on some music for the second half or the second.
Have y'all started working
Secret
on music
handshake
yet?
music.
Kind of. Beth is not really like a producer per
Yeah,
se,
yeah.
but she has an ear.
Uh-huh.
So like, kind of what we're doing right now is, I'm kind of having her pick some like reference material.
Yeah.
And then we're kind of making like a palette of like, okay, these are the kind of drums we want. These are the kind of samples or pads
Cool.
or
Yeah.
That's
bass
cool.
and stuff that we want. And then we'll like spend a few sessions like kind of
Working it out.
Nice.
working it out
Yeah.
together.
So you're like building the sandbox at first, and then you're like playing in
Right.
the sandbox.
Right. Beth has really excellent taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So musically, I really trust her. And even going back to like the
Shout out Lady Lavender.
shout out Lady Lavender.
Shut up, Lady Lavender.
Yeah.
Even going back to like the red dress foam party thing.
Oh yeah.
Like she's always the one in the duo that has really solid decision making on like when it comes to like should we do this or not.
Cool. That female intuition, man. You know,
Absolutely. I don't think she's ever been wrong.
that's
No.
amazing. I don't think I've ever heard a man say that about a woman.
Here we go.
See, I was about to say something touching.
Everybody fuck
I was
Nile.
about to say
Nile
something,
respects women.
She just pissed me off with that one, Tucker.
I know.
She did. She went there.
What?
She had to take it there. We was doing good
Did I
too.
take it
It's
there?
that damn
The
Barbie
feminist,
movie.
yeah, the feminist. She was gonna take it.
I
Like, what's
didn't
happening?
see the Barbie movie.
I didn't say nothing racial.
The woke-
I didn't. Oh, that wasn't a feminist
The,
statement.
the woke
Did you just say
mind
you didn't see the
virus
Barbie
has
movie?
infected
Yeah.
you
I
again.
haven't seen the Barbie movie yet.
Oh, whoa, yet?
I'm
I
a
heard it's-
film
I
buff,
heard-
Tucker. I'm watching
I heard
movies.
it was good though.
Okay?
Everybody said it was good.
I'm watching movies.
I want to watch it.
I do want to watch it. I want to see it.
I'm watching it on the couch though. You know.
Let's hear it now. You look like you're about to say something.
Oh, I was thinking about asking you what your favorite movie is.
Oh, my favorite movie is Magnolia, which is a Paul Thomas
I
Anderson
haven't
movie.
seen that yet.
I know. I need to introduce everyone in the city to
Introduce
this
us.
movie. It's fantastic. I don't want to spoil it, so I'm probably not going to talk about it too
Cool.
much. But
I'll write it down. I'm
I
trying
will-
to find some movies to watch because I can't.
Niall,
What's your favorite movie?
I am
Nile?
your number one contact to give you a list of movies by genre, by date,
See,
of
we are some
things
nerds.
that you want to see.
Okay.
I am a film buff above maybe every other buff that I am.
Actually, my opinions are more correct than yours.
Sure.
I
But
like this movie. I like this movie, Princess Mononoke. It's a Miyazaki movie.
Yes.
I like this movie, Enter the Void.
Yes, me too.
that shit's fucked up, dude.
That shit
that
is
one.
so
I like weird
good.
movies like
That
that.
shit
I haven't seen it in
traumatized
so
me.
long.
Okay, I have
I
a
haven't
great.
seen Into
I have
the
a
Void
gr-
in so long.
If you like Enter the Void, I have a great movie recommendation for you that is not
What?
on the same type of tip, but it's similar energy in the way that it builds. But it's this movie called The Handmaiden. It's very titular.
Handmaiden?
It's very titular. It came out in, I want to
It's
say,
titular?
2017.
Wait, hold on, it's titular.
It's about. Shut up.
What does titular mean?
Look it up, Tucker. Not on the air. So the movie itself
Do you know what I mean?
is about Japan occupied Korea.
Okay.
And it's about this woman who goes to be the handmaiden of this other woman that's kind of in this weird dom sub relationship with
I like Dom Sub.
this guy, this Japanese man that has this huge book collection, and he has this huge collection of like the equivalent of Kama Sutra, but in Japan, I forget what they call it. But it's
Anime.
like illustrated books. This is like way before anime. But the plot has tons of twists. It's very sexy. It's very cool. You have to be down for subtitles.
I like sexy.
But it's great. Highly recommend. One of my favorite movies of all time. Go watch it.
Oh, you know what you should watch?
What's
It's
that?
my favorite movie.
I
It's
haven't
Showgirls.
Secret of the
called?
Ooze for me.
It's hold up. Let me make sure I got it.
Showbell.
I actually do want to see that.
No, Showgirls. It's with
Showgirls.
It's one of the worst movies of all time, right?
no, it's one of the best movies of all time.
Oh, so it was like it was too far ahead.
It's with you ever seen Saved by the Bell?
Like
Oh,
the
yeah, now I was really willing. I
Like the
looked up
90s
the
TV show?
definition of titular, by the way.
Hold on, let me make sure it's Showgirls.
I got the definition of
yeah,
titular
it's
pulled up.
it's Showgirls with let me see, with Elizabeth Berkley. The acting is incredible.
She's kind of hot, huh?
She's very hot. The acting's incredible. in
Are there
this
hot
movie.
girls?
The acting is.
it's got
It's
a
fucking
20
awful,
Not-
right?
It's got a 23 on Rotten
Yeah, no,
Tomatoes.
it's not. There are no accolades to this movie.
Yo,
It is like
Cav's full of shit,
it's
dude.
watching a train wreck in slow motion where everybody on the train is naked.
Yeah, can we watch
Okay,
that
like,
right now?
that's-
Can
Yo.
we like
We
end
can
this and
put
go
it
watch
on.
that?
Yo,
We can
yo,
put it on.
nah,
We can put it on.
Nah, it's a great movie though. Like it's fucking.
I believe you.
Yo, it's
Yeah.
a great movie. Like once you watch it, and if you ever watch Saved by the Bell, then it makes it 5 times better.
It's like seeing your high school crush naked.
Yeah, the
Getting-
sex
Getting-
scenes are incredible.
Okay, you've definitely seen one of the sex scenes from this movie, which is where this woman with huge tits is getting fucked in this pool,
It's like
and
a-
she
it's
is
like
like
a C-cup.
gyrating in a way that is so unnatural. She's like flopping like a
That sounds
dead
awesome.
fish on top of the water.
Can we put it up before we
We
get off?
can pull up some tits.
Can we pull up the
Can you
Showgirl?
just like Google
Showgirl
tits?
scene? No,
Yeah.
just pull up the Showgirl scene on YouTube.
I'm gonna pull up the scene where she's in.
This is gonna be our last scene before we get
This
off.
is gonna
the
be our
show.
last episode because they're gonna kick us off.
Nah,
the
because
air.
they're not,
Kick us off the
they're
internet.
not gonna show it on YouTube. They're not gonna show it on YouTube.
Ooh, where should I go?
no,
Pornhub.
no, if it's on YouTube, show it.
I'd
but if
rather
it's-
watch
Okay.
it. I want to see it in the context of the movie.
But if
I don't
it's
want to
not,
see it.
wait, you never watched this with us?
No, he
We were-
didn't.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we watched
was
it
all-
just the two of us.
No, we was all here.
I wasn't here.
No, he was not here.
Oh
You don't
shit.
even know.
He was
See,
not
and I,
here.
and I would probably have my slippers on too.
Oh.
Um,
Enough with the slippers.
I want to see New Jack City.
You see it?
I mean, actually, I've seen it. You haven't.
No,
I want to
not
watch
that.
it with y'all.
Okay.
No, have you seen New Jack City?
Beth said she came on the stream right as I talked about her, and she commented.
Oh,
Oh, let's see. What did she say? Oh,
that's
Gabe
why
is
we have to
on
have
here.
that's why we have to have the chat in the page. That's our fault though. That's my fault
Oh,
today.
she
We
knows
started
this.
late,
We did start late, but,
but
it's
we
okay.
can, but we
can
gonna
share
upload it. We gonna
responsibility.
upload the whole
I
show.
should have checked that way longer than 45 minutes into the show.
When, you know
Yeah.
what happened was when you said live, I thought you meant you went live. So I was like, okay.
Okay, Elizabeth Berkley.
Yes, Elizabeth Berkley.
Pool scene.
Why are you on this X videos, Vic?
Hey, what else they got on
We
there?
can't put this on YouTube, Vic.
Look, well,
Oh,
we're
they gonna
about
wa-
to play it on YouTube.
Oh, they gonna watch it right here. They gonna watch it
Yeah.
right
All
here.
right,
Okay.
Oh, they're gonna-
I'll narrate it.
Can I
Alright.
try and put it on
Yeah,
YouTube?
no, don't do it on YouTube.
All right. it.
It's not like we got a big
Well,
channel.
I'm
Here,
the perfect person to narrate a sex scene.
I'm
This is the
gonna.
part of the stream where the
Oh, you're gonna do a
viewer
live.
has to do their own research.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Elizabeth Berkley
This-
Showgirls pool scene on
Yeah.
X
This is-
videos.
How many
Yeah.
minutes is it? How many minutes is it?
This is 2 minutes 54 seconds. We don't have to go that long.
Yeah,
The
we know.
moment that I want to show you guys
I can
is like
barely last past 2
10
minutes.
seconds. Okay, so first we got to get past the
Yes.
cam girls.
Tucker, are you?
We're really just.
Yo, that's my ex-girlfriend.
There we go.
Okay, here we go.
Nemesis
Here we go.
presents. Oh, nice. They skipped ahead for us too.
All right.
Okay, so where's
I
the?
love looking up sex scenes from movies like I'm fucking 12 years old.
Beth told me to tell you that Showgirls is one of her favorite movies.
See, that's what I'm trying to tell
There you
you.
go. There you go.
It's an amazing fucking movie.
Boy, so here we are. Da, 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 da.
Do we have sound?
We should have sound.
This looks very romantic.
Yeah, here we go. This all right.
Oh yeah, they can hear it.
Tucker's narrating.
So they're kissing under a waterfall. You know, there's probably no weird baggage attached to their relationship yet.
She has a C
She-
cup. It's a
She's
C
been there.
cup.
She's been there for one day.
Oh, I missed
she
it.
looks like she's got bigger than a C cup. She's got
I-
bigger than a C
yeah.
cup.
It's probably a D.
I don't know.
Okay, but here we go. Here
That's a
we
double
go.
F.
It's about to. It's about to
Yes.
turn up.
Yes.
Big. Here we go.
Yes.
Uh huh.
Look, that's how
Yep.
it be.
But wait till she flips her head
Get,
back.
get wound up.
Dun, dun,
let's
dun.
go.
Now you're like, okay, there
probably
can't
have
be.
He has a big meat probably.
Yeah, clearly he has a giant
So
dick.
she's got the waves going in the pool now.
Yes.
But now here we go.
Sometimes
When her
y'all
this
do
right
be-
here,
yeah.
right here. That's it.
Yes.
That's the one.
Yes.
That's it. That's
Sometimes-
the water up the
Sometimes y'all
nose.
be doing weird shit like that.
What? Who are you fucking?
You just haven't. Look.
He don't know what to do.
This is.
He don't know
He's
what
like,
to do.
I don't know. She's like drowning in the waterfall.
This is awesome.
Like, he's like, yo, what's going on? Like, if a shorty did that while I was banging her,
bro. That's what she's supposed to do, bro.
Is that what she's supposed to?
Women do be doing weird shit like that sometimes.
I don't
I'm
know
just
how the
like-
rest of the movie goes, but I hope he got the hell out of it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Oh my
saying.
god,
Bro.
these ads.
But hey,
Bro.
cool. That was the first time we watched tits on Set Radio.
Yeah, that was. I'm glad
We'll
we
have to
did.
watch them like on
I'm glad we
my
did that
phone
with
while
you
y'all are
now.
talking.
Yeah, that was a really nice
glad-
bonding
I'm
moment
glad
with
we
you
did
now.
that.
Cheers. Thanks for having me.
That was an amazing scene. Damn, I love that movie, man.
You should Beth says you should sample the music in that scene.
Oh, word. I'm gonna do that tonight.
There you
Oh,
go.
I'm gonna do that tonight.
There you go.
Just
Yeah.
Tucker was shitting on
See,
my tracks.
Lady Lavender out here.
I wasn't
with the
shitting on your
gold.
tracks.
The
Now I'm just giving you
gold.
shit.
I want your tracks to be the best.
What
ever.
time is it?
We are right at time.
It's 10 o'clock.
It's 10 p.m.
All right.
Anything,
On the
anything you want
money.
to plug?
Oh yeah, we got
besides-
big. We didn't
We
talk
have-
about Big Baller at all.
That is exactly what I was doing.
It's.
So we have a show.
Let's talk about it now.
Speaking
Yeah.
of balls, we have a big show this Friday
some
at the
big
Rabbit
balls.
Hole.
Yeah.
Big ballers.
That's why Nile even here tonight. Like,
Well, Nile's here because he's a part of the community,
community,
but
but, like,
also the relevance.
you know. Yeah.
Let's be real. Promotionally, it made sense.
It made sense.
You know.
It made sense.
So yeah, we got Big
Until we didn't
Ballers.
talk about the thing.
We got Big Baller Dance Club this Friday night at the Rabbit Hole. It's really an idea I had over the pandemic where I just want people to I'm not gonna get fucking wordy, but I want people to respect the dance scene more instead of it just looking like it's some shit you could just walk up to and just put some more respect on our name.
Some
So-
intentionality.
Yeah, some
thought.
intentionality. So we trying to level it up, and that's the idea of it. And when you come see, we got like a VIP room that we're doing. So it's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a joke.
Yeah.
And now been helping us, bring our dream to life. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna be in the VIP room wearing a jester outfit.
You coming?
It's gonna be great. Am I coming?
Yeah, because sometimes you don't show up.
So I mean, I can come to everything, you know.
Yeah.
Rabbit Hole, I might come.
I'm not saying. I'm not
I'm
tripping
going
on
out
you.
of town Saturday.
Oh, you leaving
So,
Saturday?
Yeah.
When you coming back?
I'll get back on Wednesday, so not even a
Alright.
full week.
All right.
But yeah, I'll come.
All right.
You
Cool.
put me on the list.
I'm gonna think about it.
You put me on the list.
Yeah.
I could send you 9 people to put on the list. I got 9 uncles. They all want to come.
All right. Fuck it. I don't care. Long as you need to recite
What?
one of the scenes from Showgirls.
Can we reenact that?
You have to watch
pool
it
scene?
first.
It's
We
gotta
should
be-
reenact
it's gotta be that
pool
one.
scene.
Yeah, it has to be that scene.
Let me reenact that scene.
I don't know who you gonna do it with.
with Cav.
I'll do it with a mannequin.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
I've got two at my house.
Yeah.
I
Mannequins?
actually have a great video of during Mardi Gras of
wait.
Jodeci and Tucker
Having a
both double teaming
having a
a
threesome.
mannequin.
Yeah, we was
Me
banging a
and Cav
mannequin.
did have a threesome together with a mannequin
He was banging a mannequin.
at the balcony of Saturn Bar.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
you had that? We had
Okay,
to do
wait.
something with that.
Well, maybe we'll just put it in a carousel now that we've dropped it into this episode.
Yeah, we definitely.
I think
banged
the
a
world
mannequin.
needs that content.
the world,
I think
it's
the world
too
might
good.
need that. It's
At one point, it gets like
It's
kind of sensual.
impactful.
Like it's kind of hot.
Yeah, I don't know how fucked that was.
Uh,
That's why.
well,
That's why.
depends
That's
on
why
who-
I'm not
We
drinking
were
right
really
now.
fucked up.
That's
dude.
why I'm not
Just
drinking,
fucking that
and
man.
I'm probably
Yes.
gonna stay this vegetarian for a little bit because I was fucking mannequins with Tucker.
how are you? How are you? Are you gonna stay off the alcohol too?
Bywater boys.
I love the alky. So I don't know. I'm gonna just ride it out to see how I feel. I mean, I'm doing some shit with
Yeah.
the sentence. Not well. I probably wasn't
At
supposed
some
to say
point.
that.
I mean, in the future, you know.
Yeah. You got anything coming up?
What am I doing this week? I'm playing at Margaret Place on Thursday. It's a fundraiser for the Seratina Collective.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
They're going to Burning Man, so we're raising money for them to get there and build the art installation.
Oh, that sounds cute.
It's from
Nice.
4 p.m. to 7 p.m. I think.
That's
okay.
Thursday?
Yeah, this Thursday.
Okay, cool. Pull up.
And there's some other stuff too, but it's all on my Instagram. So
Okay, well, go check out at Nile Ashton.
MySpace.com
Follow-
/XXNile X Ashton XX.
Follow
Yeah.
Freetrial.
If you want to see the first 45 minutes
Follow-
of this episode, you're going
follow
to have to go to X Videos where we're uploading the full
Yeah.
episode.
Follow me on X Hamster.
Follow Vick Trochez.
Vick Trochez.
Trochez.
Yes.
She does a lot of she does a lot of shit.
Finger
I can't-
painting.
Yeah, finger paints.
Macaroni necklaces.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about my art? Oh, you're talking about. Oh yeah, you can follow me on Playboy Centerfold too.
Oh, follow. What's the URL for that?
nasty.
Are you showing any tits?
Nip?
You might have to go check it out to find
Oh, that sex appeal.
Ooh.
Yeah.
out.
She
Ooh.
might be reenacting.
We need to
that
sell
scene
If
more
we
from
get
Showgirls.
How many followers?
if we get 500
Be Vic's pay pig.
views on
You
an episode of Setdeflo, I will show my tits.
Yes. We need to sell more sex. We
Yeah.
need to sell more
Yes.
sex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
500 concurrent views. Tell your friends.
Damn, you making it hard, Vic.
I know a lot of people
Hey,
that
you know,
would
I'm
love
really
to
good
hear
at
that.
that. I love making it hard. You know.
So, are you going? Are you? Is this
Disgusting.
happening?
Yeah.
You said it.
Okay. 500 views.
500 concurrent views.
You're
Alright,
allowed to
cool.
withdraw consent whenever you want.
Either 500 concurrent views or 1,000 subscribers
On what?
on YouTube.
What about your Playboy?
We should
Oh, well, you could just go there.
Look,
you can pay me.
we should
to
we
see
need
what's
the
going on
RSS
there.
feed yesterday. We're fucking.
RSS
I got
feed
the
is
RSS
active.
feed,
We're-
bro.
we're
I got
on
it. I did
Okay,
it all
but
this
do
weekend.
are we putting the episodes on there?
I did it
the
all
audio?
this weekend. I
Yes,
did
we're-
work this weekend.
Look, Tucker, you're behind schedule. It's all right.
Look.
No, we didn't put it up though. I don't.
Exactly. It's not even up.
So we got to do that. I don't know how to do that part.
We can't do everything all at once.
Oh,
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
we
All
gotta
right.
bump it up.
That's
So,
the name of
Vic's tits, Tucker's,
My
whatever,
taint.
and Nile's at the marketplace. We're gonna be at Big Baller.
Big Baller.
Yeah,
Friday,
Friday.
11 p.m. at the Rabbit Hole.
Yeah, with the homies.
Come hang out with us in the VIP room. We got special shit going on up there.
And we're gonna see y'all on the other side. Never live a lie, always live your life. I'm Lil Jodeci, King Killabo, the real deal. You feel me? I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace.